distinguished myself along the local fucking constabulary. But I like it though. They're predators. Good. That's good. Stuff in the dryer. Let's get in here quickly. I don't want to leave it too long. Yeah, coming home and I was like, gee, well, I didn't see any police today. And I come to the gazebo and I look around, and about 500 feet away, a couple police cruisers are parked. Stalking? Yeah. As long as they keep a fair distance from me and don't approach me and molest me in any overt sense, and let them use taxpayer dollars to stalk people. Quite menacing, really. Quite menacing human beings. Just keep track of them every day. I wonder what they might be trying to teach me. We can stalk you. It's very odd because, I mean, they'd have to track my camera, right? But what would happen if everywhere you went around certain areas, you started seeing someone all the time? Oh, God. Right? Not very good, right? They can do things that are not right because they think you're not right. This thing's some cultural anthropology. Annoying. Oh. Holy shit. Okay, good. Yeah, but I worked through it today. You know, you're just working through the poison. I know that certain things are being projected at me, so. And I know that the police work through witchcraft and identity theft and scapegoating and all kinds of stuff, so. You know, I'm not too worried. It'll either boil into something or it won't. They're not provoking me per se, but they are compelling, providing me with compelling evidence of the extent of how bored they must be with their lives. What fucking losers. What complete fucking losers they are. The RCMP. What complete fucking losers you are. What complete fucking losers. Holy shit. But dangerous losers. Let's not forget. Dangerous losers. Don't forget that part. Fucking dangerous losers. Oh yeah. Salute the captain. You're a dangerous fucking loser indeed. And they are. And they're fully equipped for scapegoating. Their minds and their training, like, lots of people around the world have written books. I've found them around different places. Like, they know that the police want to suck them in. They have a cannibalistic hunger as a uniform code of conduct. They suck people in. They suck people dry. They're shitbags. They're cunt weevils. They're fucking cunt weevils. Every fucking one of them. I've seen the young ones that want to be. They're fucking cunt weevils. They're just fucking cunt weevils. I'm pretty sure if my mom wasn't around, if I didn't have a family member around me and have that kind of love, or I met some very nice energy from people, so I drew a lot of positive energy around me today. Nature's been helping to stay my anxiety. Yesterday, I was near my apartment. Today, in the park. Right? These are sick people. They might very know that within 24 hours. My mom never happened in her life. And she was made to feel critically uncomfortable dealing with the same fucking young man. Right? I won't go into details. I know you wouldn't do anything anyway. Right? That all is very suspicious to me. Don't you think? And the only person who connects all these events is Mike. Okay, good. Oh, wow, eh? Oh, yeah, the local gang, right? The local Crips and Bloods. These are people at the very cutting edge of the worst excesses of cult psychology. And the righteous ones, as Mark Twain immaculate, the righteous ones are the worst. What he even says is that within a cult, the scapegoat allows people to convince themselves that they're absolutely righteous. The absolute righteousness of man is predicated upon being able to project the worst possible things on the most innocent people. Okay, good. And that will give you a little anxiety. You have to build your constitution. My mom felt a little sick last night because her constitution was affected by this witchcraft being practiced against me. And don't worry, you have instinctual defenses against cunt weevils, like the police. You have instinctual defenses against the cunt weevil. Remember, they're approaching me, not the other way around. I don't come where they live. They're bringing themselves where I live, right? If it's true, and I just targeting is that. But you look over your shoulder, and there's two of them. Gee, I wonder where they are today. There they are. There's the cunt weevils. Wow. Yeah, I'm just letting you know. Is that okay? Is that all right? It's not illegal, is it? I'm really getting used to seeing police around me when I look over my shoulder. Oh, no, it's all right. You don't have to. I know everything I need to know about it. Right? I know people who work and use judgment. I know everything I need to know. It's fine. It's okay. I'm okay with it. Just keep doing it. Living into it. Whatever makes you feel better about yourself, okay? And I told the police, I told them in my letter, I said, I'm going to figure out what you are. We're going to attend to these things in one way or another, right? And they know it's not in their interest to make contact with me, right? So they stay their fucking distance because they're fucking cowards until they can figure out a reason to do more than just stalk me like fucking crazy, impish little girls, little pussies, right? They wish they had little pussies because then it'd be easier to fuck each other. Fucking disgusting people. these joints smoking as well as I'd like them to. I think the policemen over there are just trying to keep up a certain threat level around me. They see someone at a predatory level, they see someone who's anxious. I've been complaining to the BC Transit most vociferously. They see someone troubled, anxious, unbalanced anyway. They want to be around them. They want to see if they're a good candidate to find out some way to approach them, or to get me to instigate an approach. And gaslighting is like people want you to approach them. They're too scared to approach you. They want you to break the ice. They want you to initiate. And then they want to attack. Boom. Just waiting. Big if, they're stalking me. They tend to disappear as soon as I see them. And, right? As soon as they can tell, I think that I can notice they're there. Walk through the park, boom, 2 police officers arrive, say, we can be here anytime we want. We know where you are. For what, I don't know. What do you expect to see happen? Okay. Very, very sick, so we just do what we need to do. That's nice and hot, good. We kept walking good. Got a good long hike, uninterrupted. Once we get out later on, we might have time to reflect. Let's try to get good sleep tonight. I noticed that 2 days in a row now I've seen police cars suspiciously over my shoulder when I get home. You know, you look over your shoulder, oh, right there. I wasn't getting an accelerated heart rate. I mean, they come to the park enough times for whatever reason, maybe to chat, maybe to hang out. But I've just, you know, it's a perfect place to stalk because the police officers have a lot of other legitimate reasons to be there, right? So I keep an eye on it. Anything remarkable to me, anything in your environment, always keep an eye on it. Oh, wow. My head. Yeah, the joints start smoking as well when I get home. They might be trying to do that kind of show me. They need to show me their power. Whoa, wow. Oh, fuck. Holy shit. Well, for some reason the fan isn't on. It should be. Oh well. Oh man. Good job. So, very sorry indeed as to what had provoked their stalking behavior of the coward and the predator, who were combined into one in the RCMP. The predator, the coward, and the righteous man never lived since such a wonderful trinity is in the soldier's body, and the cushion and the sway of his hips. We're good. We're strong. One more time. One more time. We don't want to stop as long as he's got a good feet. lot of dead heat, a lot of death in the English language, unnecessarily, and movies, and figures of speech, dying and going to heaven. What about living? What about springing new in the mind of man? Where are all the epithets and figure of speech about springing new and dealing with human evil? Good. Don't swallow that. People who don't play ball, or play ball nicely the way they've learned in sports to be nicely antagonistic to each other, to be really anticinate to other people who don't play ball. Right? That's sports we do to children. They become antagonistic to each other in game scenarios, so they become more antagonistic to people who don't play ball in the relative delusional theater of hockey and lacrosse. Right? These people are hypnotized by their culture into the worst possible states of mind. Which are not worse because they're eminently bad, but because they're eminently comfortable with people and things that are. For their job, for their livelihood. And so for the righteous man, nothing is bad whose lowered inhibitions as a group do not commend him for such activities. As recommend only the greatest abuses to the most innocent people. These people are steeped in it. Their minds are all about it. They take reasonable, understandable trauma to whole new levels. Quietly, through the tacit acceptance of bully culture in the name of one flag or stupidity of another. There we go. There's an accident. Good. Okay. And you can tell accidents happen one way or the other. They loosen the energy for disintegration, try to break you up for digestion. So you watch them. They watch me, I watch them, and we learn. They learn nothing about me, and I learn everything about them. It's a good arrangement, right? Because they're cowards. They're exposed, not me. I'm protected by the true law. I'm protected by my own decency, unlike them. They need laws, they need guns, because most of their activities are not protected by a genuine decency. They've been deprived of it all of their lives.